Shalom Aleichem. We're learning the Sicha of Chanukah Beis, which is based on Farbrengens that the Rebbe had in the beginning of Tafshin Lamed Vav, 3 different Farbrengens, Yutas Kislev, Shabbos Vayeshev, and Miketz, the end of 1975. Now, usually when the Teres Menachem, when you learn about a Farbrengen in which these Sicha turn to look at the Sichas, they just have a short synopsis. And they just have a short synopsis, and they just say, check out the rest and look at the Sichas. They add a few nuggets that maybe weren't mentioned in the Sicha. But over here, they made the decision to share pretty much the whole original Sicha, and that's because it's quite different. The Sicha, the way it was originally said, and the way it is published in the Sichas. But we're not going to go through all the differences. We're just going to offer context. The context is that this Sicha was said as a part of a Siyum Hashas in the Farbrengen of Yutas Kis of Tafshin Lamed Vav, where the bulk of the Farbrengen was said. The bulk of the Sicha was said. And the Rebbe starts off that there's a customary to finish Shas every single year on Yutas Kislev. And we also mentioned earlier in the Farbrengen that Alter Rebbe says in his Igeris HaKodesh that in regards to Yutas Kislev, he brings the idea of Shalom. That when I was reading in the pasuk Pada b'Shalom Nafshi, I would get Tzasi b'Shalom, Va'asayim b'Shalom, Hashem Shalom. I went in peace, I finished in peace from the God of peace, and that connects to the end of Shishisid Mishnah, which talks about Shalom. Amar Hashem Chalafta. The Hashem only found he didn't find a better plea that holds bracha, peace, only peace. So that's the Siyum of Mishnah. How about the Siyum Hashas? Over there, it doesn't mention Shalom, it just mentions whoever learns halachis is guaranteed to be Zaben Olam Haba. Now, why does it have to say, why can't it mention something about Shalom? Because we're talking about learning Torah, and in Torah you get Olam Haba, and Olam Haba you don't have to mention the idea of Shalom. Why? Because there's no machlokes over there, so obviously it's Shalom. You're the balabas. So therefore, it doesn't mention Shalom. However, in the first Masechtas Brachas, which is the Reishis, the beginning of the whole Shas, how does it finish off? It finishes off Talmidei Chacham Shalom ba'olam. So the idea of Shalom and the connection between the Siyum Masechtas Brachas and the Siyum Masechtas Shisha Mishnah. The first one mentions Talmidei Chachamim, bring peace, and the other one just doesn't mention specific Talmidei Chachamim. It says Hashem didn't find a better vessel to carry bracha, only Shalom, which it doesn't mention Torah Begali. It just says Hashem ois lamiyitain and oin ois ella Torah. So in order to understand this, we can understand it based on learning the Siyum, the end of Hilchas Chanukah and Rambam, which over there he brings the Sifra that the Torah was brought to bring peace in this world. So we see over here that the real intention of Torah is Las Shalom Bayit. And that's how the Rebbe then goes into the Rambam, where he brings the idea of Hayalafan of Ner Beis of Ner Chanukah and Ner Beis of Kiddush Hayom. Which one do you do? And what's the priority? And then you learn Gadol Shalom Shekala Torah Nitna Shalom Elam Shnem Tachad Achanayim V'Chol Nisivay Shalom. And like over here, you'll see in footnote 146 that the continuation of the Sicha was edited by the Rebbe. However, in this edition, in an unusual way, we put down a rendition of the oral version of the Sicha, the way it was in the way it was recorded. Whether you consider it a separate Sicha or just the first edition, but ultimately the first edition never leaves. In other words, that's the way the Rebbe originally said it. So as you can see, it's quite different the way they put it down. Okay, so then he goes through the Sicha. And Ner Shabbos, Ner Chanukah, etc. He references a lot of different stuff. Again, I recommend, you could also see it on the PLS website. If you go on the PLS website to the Sicha, to the page, you'll see over here Hanacha Bilti Muga, the unedited version of the Sicha, the Lahak in Hebrew, and you could find it over there. They do the work for you, which is quite amazing. And then the Rebbe finished off and said, this is the connection of the end of Hilchos Chanukah, called another Shalom Ba'olam, with the end of Shisha Sidnei Mishnah, Hashem Islamitin, Hashem Yivarach Sam Bashalom, etc. And then the Rebbe finished off, and this is connected to Neres Chanukah, etc., etc. Again, strongly recommend to learn the full Sicha. Hatzlacha Rabba Muflada.